What is up, you guys? You're watching Sergio Secrets. Before I get started, giving this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. It really means a lot to me. So subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Okay, we started. I post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday about fashion and finance. So if that interests you, then hit the subscribe button because, like I said, it'll mean a lot to me. And today's video, we're going to be talking about influencer handbags. So yes, guys, this has been such a requested video for me to film. I asked you guys on Instagram, what videos do you want to see? I asked my subscribers on the DMs, what do you want to see? And the majority of you guys said you want me to make a video on this topic. So, if you guys requested it, I have to make it. As I was kind of researching and kind of deciding about this video, I didn't know what direction to take it in. I was like, should I take it in more of PG? Should I just be completely honest? And for me, as somebody that works in the industry, I'm going to be a little bit more on the blunt side, a little bit more honest. Obviously, I will still be somewhat reserved, but I will try to give you my 100% thoughts and views. Sorry about that Red Bull. I know that's really bad, but I just need that right now in my life. I'm going to be talking about my thoughts as influencers and bags and my opinions and my just general thoughts about influencers, and then we're gonna move on to the type of handbags. So influencers, I'm gonna be talking more about the premier, more of the higher end, high fashion, the it girls of Instagram. I'm talking about like the it girls of Instagram that get every single thing for free, that go on these amazing, beautiful trips, get to have these amazing life experiences. You guys know who I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure. With these influencers is, for me, as like I said, I see the insides and out of this industry, and for influencers, for me, I don't really see them as influencers. I feel like there was a time and a place where, I could go to a Instagram account and I can get inspiration. Like, I would see your stuff and I would be like, dang, I want to add that into my collection. I want to add this, and introduce me to new products, new services, new things. What's the 411 in the kind of fashion and beauty and finance industry? I want to know more about it. And I feel like a lot of these top influencers, or just to be honest, I feel like they're more just a pretty face to advertise you something. I wouldn't even say they're influencers, because 9 times out of 10, every single thing is sponsored. And another problem that I have is the lack of transparency that I see. I see a lot of people take pictures with bags, with clothes, with makeup and whatever, and a lot of that is not disclosed that you got paid to post that picture. And that's my issue for me, is that I can't really trust a lot of influencers because they lack transparency. They're not 100% honest. And if they're not 100% honest of just being super transparent, then I wonder what else they're trying to hide. Like I'm saying, I'm not saying every single influencer, but most of them. Texas, and I know some Texas girls that are influencers, and they're not necessarily more of like the higher fashion influencers. They're more kind of like they're more like just regular influencers. And for me, I see a lot of that stuff go down. You know what I mean? I have friends and I hear a lot of different things, and let me tell you, the type of stuff that these influencers be doing just to get to where they are kind of shocks me. And I see everything, you know what I mean, like everything. Like, so I'm gonna give you a little secret that I've been seeing. A lot of influencers sell their free PR, where they get like let's say, like, I saw this one a while back where somebody got a PR package from Southwest Airlines, and there was a pair of Ray-Ban aviators, and somebody was selling that PR package on an online website for like $50, and that's just a pair of Ray-Bans. But I've seen designer handbags that were given as gifts that are sold on these consignment shops. They sell them, but they just don't have a profile picture. They kind of sell them as a nobody. And it's crazy, you know what I mean? They sell these items, and I'm not shaming them for saving these items, but it's crazy how you take one picture, and let's say you take one picture in these shoes. This is just an example. You take a picture in these shoes, right? You wear them, you say that you love them, and then like a couple hours later or a day or two, you're already listing them on Poshmark. You know what I mean? I feel like there's like a lot of transparency issues I necessarily don't trust. I do love influencers, and I do love the way they style stuff, the way they look, the certain things that they do have. You know what I mean? Some stuff do get influenced, but not as much for me to be making purchases. the way I get influenced is by actually watching. I mean, I watch handbag collections, you know, I watch hauls or premium denim, or, you know what I mean? I just watch videos on YouTube by like people like me, people that work hard, you know what I mean? People that spend their hard-earned money on, you know, on these items, and that's where I really get the true inspiration from. Or, you know what I mean, I like the stuff that I see on Instagram that's nice, that's cute, and, you know, I love it. But to be honest, I get most of my inspiration on YouTube. I'm somebody that has been watching YouTube since YouTube got created, you know what I mean? The OG, like what's in my bags videos, perfume collection, MAC makeup, like webcam, you know, type of days. And, you know, a lot of those YouTubers now, I still watch them now, you know what I mean? You know, to take out my credit card to buy something, I do it mostly on YouTube. If I see something that I like, I will use the influencer's link if it was disclosed in the description box, and I will purchase the item, you know what I mean? So they can get a small commission percentage, because that's how I like to support. I necessarily don't really do that on Instagram. I have in the past for certain influencers that, you know, I trust and I feel like they are very transparent, but most of them, they're just not transparent. And like I said, they're more like Instagram model. Just wear this because it was gifted and they want to keep their relationship with that brand. So regardless if it's ugly or not, regardless if it's beautiful, ugly, whatever, they're just gonna keep wearing it. You see the type of money that these influencers are getting offered. It is crazy. How much money on just posting one picture? You know what I mean? We're talking about like 5 grand, 10 grand, 15, 20, 25, 50, even up to $100,000 on one post. You know what I mean? I just think that is so crazy. And I'm not saying that you have to disclose that you got paid 50 grand or 20 grand or 5 grand to post a picture, but I feel like you should say this is an ad. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people do this, but a lot of people, another issue that I see too is like, let's say shoes, an influencer takes a picture in these shoes and they put ad on it, and then there's another influencer who takes the picture in these and they show pictures of that, but they don't disclose that's an ad, even though they're all kind of posted around the same time. You know what I mean? So there's just a lot of lacks of transparency issues that makes me have kind of trust issues with certain influencers. Like I said, I usually get more of my kind of everything on YouTube, and more people like me, you know what I mean? People that I see myself within. Just kind of wanted to throw all that information out there. Influencers, and if you want me to make a series or make more videos about secrets about the influencer life, I can definitely make that, because girl, I have a lot of tea to spill about that. We're going to be talking about the influencer handbags that I see on Instagram and my thoughts about it. So the first one is obviously going to be the It bag right now. Louis Vuitton pochette, like little accessories, the ones that comes with the little 3 baggies on it. I have seen this bag and I have tried this bag on. I know somebody that purchased this bag and I said, can I try this bag on? And I tried it on. For me, I'm just not a Louis Vuitton person. If you look at my collection, I have a little bit of everything, but Louis Vuitton just doesn't do anything for me. I don't like the monogram. I don't like the Abine. I don't like the Azure. Like, I was telling my mom, what do you want for Christmas? And my mom was like saying, oh, you know, I maybe want like a Louis Vuitton wallet or maybe like a Louis Vuitton bag. And I told her, no, I'm not going to be sending my hard-earned money to be spending it on Louis Vuitton. I will buy you anything else but Louis Vuitton. I don't know. Just for me, everybody has Louis Vuitton. For me, it doesn't necessarily mean anything to me. And I know that sounds kind of hard and kind of mean to say, but Louis Vuitton just doesn't do it for me. Don't see myself purchasing Louis Vuitton ever. You know what I mean? It's just not my thing. Regardless about my feelings about Louis Vuitton, I tried on the bag and it's nothing special. It's really thin canvas, and you know, it's a marketing push. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be falling for that and purchasing something like that. You know what I mean? And another thing that bothers me is when this bag came out, I believe it was $1,500 when they were kind of doing pre-sale, and then they raised the price by like $100 or $150 more now that it started becoming more available to the public. And I don't like that. I feel like that's a little bit shady, a little bit messy. I feel like you should have done the price increase like maybe 6 months after or a year after, but the fact that you did it once you see that the bag was going to be taken off, you raise the price. Yes, for them, through their sense, it makes sense because people will still buy it. It's still regardless. But for me, ethically, I don't think that's okay. And so that's another reason why it's just like a no-no for me. The Louis Vuitton accessoire in general, I don't like the monogram. I don't like the bag. I don't like the strap. I think the strap looks kind of cheap to me, in my opinion. I just don't like the bag. I just think it's a huge no. Monogram just kind of makes me want to... It's just a no. Next bag that I keep seeing a lot of these influencers have and they keep pushing. I'm like, honey, this bag is hideous. How much money did Jimmy Choo pay you to keep posting these pictures? So the bags that I'm talking about are like kind of this newer Jimmy Choo collection. So you don't know, Jimmy Choo is owned by Michael Kors, and now they are one brand. Is Versace, Jimmy Choo, Michael Kors, and it's Capri Holdings. It's what it's called. And so I was looking through their kind of financial reporting, and you know, Jimmy Choo is doing okay. It's struggling a little bit. But for me, I love Jimmy Choo shoes. I think Jimmy Choo makes really good shoes, high quality shoes. I think the price point matches what it is, even though there's a high markup and wholesale and everything. Regardless of all that, Jimmy Choo makes awesome and great shoes. But what I don't really like, I feel like what they've always kind of struggled to do is like kind of take captive in the handbag market. They've tried to release so many different models and so many different lines of handbags, like the Rebel or just any other kind of Jimmy Choo handbags. I will be kind of inserting pictures throughout the video, and recently they've been trying to push out like this one right here. Like I've seen so many people try to push this bag, and personally I've never seen a person carry a Jimmy Choo bag actually paid money to buy this bag. And you know what I mean? I know a lot of people live and breathe Dallas, and Dallas has a lot of affluent places and a lot of places that aren't affluent, but I have never ever seen this bag. You know what I mean? I have never seen this bag in person. A real life person spend full price on a Jimmy Choo handbag. And for me, I just feel like it reminds me of Juicy Couture. You know, back in the day, back in Sergio Secret's days, your boy used to work at Kohl's. And Kohl's had a line called Juicy Couture. And literally, it reminds me of Juicy Couture. And then I think the price does not match what the item is. $1,500. $1,500. I do think Jimmy Choo bags are well made, but I still feel like the price does not justify, especially if your styles keep on changing. Like for me, when I think of Jimmy Choo, I don't know what to think of when it comes to their handbags. They just make so many different type of things. Maybe a clutch. I can think of Jimmy Choo. I can think of clutches to go with the handbags, but I don't really see themselves as a handbag brand, and it takes such a hard time to establish yourself. For me, what I would recommend for Jimmy Choo just in general is to come out with like a very clean, simple, classic line and keep that style relevant. You know what I mean? Don't discontinue it after a year or two. Be like a Louis Vuitton Speedy and just kind of have like a clean cut classic or a couple clean cut classics that you can kind of keep on having to kind of establish yourself as a handbag brand. And then after that, you can start exploring doing more things. But this Jimmy Choo handbag is just, I just think it's so ugly. Like I said, I've never seen a real life person carry this. Never, ever, ever. The bag, I've seen it up close. It scratches really easily, especially that kind of smooth leather scratches really easily. It just reminds me of Juicy Couture, and I feel like for $1,000, even if this bag went on sale for $100 or $400, I don't think I would ever purchase it. It just reminds me a lot of Juicy Couture. I see so many people getting paid to influence this bag, you know what I mean? 10, 15, 5 grand to be posting one picture on Instagram. And like, I'm just like, dang, is Jimmy Choo getting a good return on investment on these bags? Because I have not seen nobody carry a Jimmy Choo bag. And, you know, not even a lot of places distribute Jimmy Choo handbags, especially here in the DFW area. And I just don't know. I mean, like I said, their shoes are gorgeous. I love their shoes. They know how to make beautiful shoes. It's their handbags. I'm like, if you can perfect shoes, perfect handbags. I think Jimmy Choo has the potential to be a big handbag brand. But I feel like they kind of don't know what they're doing, and for me they look kind of confused, and I don't want to spend $1,500 on a bag that I wear and then when I try to sell it I'm only going to get back $100 or $150, because a lot of Jimmy Choo bags, when you look at them like on Poshmark, Fashion File, stuff like that, you don't really get anything back. So yeah, so the Jimmy Choo bags, especially this one right here, I don't know what it's called, but it is like, it is such a no. The next one that I seen got pushed within the last 2 days is this Givenchy Eden kind of belt bag. I saw Lais, which is a Victoria's Secret model. I saw, I believe, Devin Winsor, which is somebody that has watched Victoria's Secret fashion show. I had seen like Kylie Jenner's best friend wear this. I don't mind if bags are given gift as gifts. I'm not gonna be purchasing this bag. For me, I don't really like belt bags in general. I'm not the biggest fan of the newer Givenchy style handbags. I think they're beautiful. I think they're so well made. I recently purchased a Givenchy beautiful like trench coat that's like literally right in front of me, because that's for another video. It's gorgeous. I love how the hardware is like dipped, and that process to make Givenchy handbags takes a long time, but I'm just not the biggest fan of the Eden. I just think it's a bag that I feel like it's gonna get discontinued after a season or two. Like it's a no-no for me. The next one is going to be the Marc Jacobs pillow bag. Now, the pillow bag, I saw a lot of influencers kind of have this bag, and for me, I think the bag is okay, but $500 for a bag that looks like a North Face jacket, I don't know if I can do it. I have a Marc Jacobs bag that I recently just bought that I love. I'm actually going to show it to you right now. It's this little Snapchat bag. I love it so much and I've been using it quite a bit. But that pillow bag, oh my god, it literally looks like a freaking puffer jacket. It literally reminds me of like a jacket like that. And I don't want my bag to be bulky and like that. I just think that bag is so fugly. And I know Marc Jacobs does like a lot of quirky things. Like they have like a little lunchbox and they have, you know, really nice bags. And I actually quite like Marc Jacobs, but the little pillow one, oh my god. Oh my god. That bag is just a no. I wanted to love that bag so much, but it's just a bag that, an influencer bag that I'm not going to be purchasing. This one, which is a bag that came out, you know what I mean? Like about in May or June, but I still kind of want to throw it in there just to say that I threw in a Dior bag, because we know a lot of Dior bags are given free. And, you know, I'm somebody that did go to the boutique and bought a full price Christian Dior bag. It's right here. It's my book tote and I love it so much. I saw one YouTuber that posted a video on this bag that she went and like she showed her receipt and everything, that she paid full price for it, and I like the way she had it and it kind of influenced me to purchase it, so I bought it. So one of my favorite bloggers, which is from Monterrey, Mexico, and she had it and I like the way she styled it, and I know she paid full price for it, and so I went and I purchased it. And I love that bag a lot, but I wanted to talk about like the Dior Montaigne. Remember when the Dior Montaigne came out earlier this year? Oh my god, girl. Same thing. Don't disclose that it's an ad. They just put hashtag Dior or hashtag Dior Montaigne, but they don't put, at least put the supplied by Dior or give it or PR or something. Like I said, the lack of transparency, it was not disclosed that it was given as a gift. I don't know, this bag, when I was going to the Dior store, because I bought this bag a month ago, I looked at the Montaigne because I was considering it. Oh my god, the bag that was on display, the black one, was so scratched up. It was so scratched up and I was like, no way, I'm not paying full price for this bag for it to be scratched up. And then after like a month after this bag came out, like I said, what I told you guys, that a lot of people sell their bags. There was a lot of bags flooded in the market after literally a month in of the Dior bag being sold, the Dior Montaigne being sold, and they were literally going for like literally half off, or like I want to say at least 30 to 40% off. And yeah, the Dior Montaigne was a no-no for me. Another brands that I see bags being pushed a lot by influencers are Tod's and Bulgari. Bulgari, I actually quite like their bags. I think they're quite beautiful. Would I ever pay full price for them? Maybe, yeah. Actually, I think their bags are well made. I've seen them in person. One of my friends has them, and she seems to love it a lot. So maybe in the future, I will purchase a Bulgari bag. But Tod's have been pushing out a lot of bags. I think their stuff is well made. But like the same thing, Jimmy Choo and Tod's are more known for shoes, and it's kind of hard to establish yourself as a handbag brand, especially if you don't have something that's been in your collection for such a long time. And I feel like that's what I would recommend for Tod's, to just have that one classic bag that will be in your collection for like at least 10 years or 5 years, and you know, you guys are known for that one bag. I feel like that's like what you guys need to do. Yeah guys, these are kind of bags that I was talking about, influencer handbags that I've been seeing on the gram. Let me know what you guys think about this video. I know it's a little bit all over the place, but if you want to see a part 2 about different handbags or influencer secrets or whatever you guys want to see, definitely let me know down below. Happy to sit my little self down right here and we can cha-cha, we can kick it with the girls, we can be drinking our little drinks, and you know what I mean, we can just have a jolly old time. But yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Sergio's Secrets TV, and like I said, I post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And make sure to subscribe to the channel because you don't want to miss any of my uploads. Any requests, leave them down below. And give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Because who knows, if you give this video a thumbs up, this video may be recommended to other channels and more people can know about me. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate that you guys took the time to watch it. And I'll see you back on my channel pretty soon. Bye guys.